Alright, people. So I'm here with your WWE 2015 Fastlane predictions. And I've said this before, but Fastlane has got to be the worst name for a wrestling show ever. I mean, Fastlane. I mean, what was wrong with the Elimination Chamber? Why did they get rid of that? That was a cool thing, the Elimination Chamber, with the cool cage and everything. I thought that was pretty cool. Why'd they get rid of it? So we went to fucking cages, pods, and that cool concept to Fastlane, a fucking game on the network. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with this bullshit. I mean, this is pretty retarded here, but whatever. I tried to memorize the 5 matches in my head. The first one, I have no notes. I'm not showing off or anything. I'm just saying. So if I fuck up, that's why. But the first one is Nikki Bella versus Paige. I think Nikki Bella will retain here. I don't see anybody except Nikki Bella holding on to the belt for now. I mean, I don't think they're going to give it to Paige again. I don't know where the fuck AJ went. AJ just leaves again, Like, what the fuck? And so some people might be like, oh, well, she's mentally worn out. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You make it, hundreds of thousands of dollars each year. I don't know about AJ, but a lot of these people make a good amount of money. And they just leave whenever they want. It's stupid. You know what you were getting into when you came into this job, and now you're just going to leave. I can understand like a month or two here because of some injury. Like how Punk left after WrestleMania. But when you're leaving for months, consistently, that's a problem. AJ was the one talking, I wanted to do this all my life. I'm the girl from New Jersey. And now she's got her opportunity and she leaves, Like, why would WWE give her the belt again if she's just going to leave, out of the blue like this? And I don't think she has a legitimate reason either. Because she didn't really have one last time. At least she didn't say it. But, anyway, I think Nikki will win here. Next one is Bad News Barrett versus Dean Ambrose. I think they'll have Dean win here. It's hard to fucking tell. But, they've been jobbing. Ambrose out for quite a while now. He's been fucking losing to Bray Wyatt, Seth Rollins. Hasn't won shit in the past few months. Or since he's left the Shield, he hasn't really won shit. But I think he'll actually win one here. I don't know why. I think it's finally time. They seem to be kind of like pushing him, but they don't give him any wins. So I think they'll finally give him a win here since this isn't really that high a profile match. And I saw they put an article on Bleacher Report, like, Dean Ambrose being in the IC title feud brings more prestige to the title. It's like, really? Dean Ambrose has lost, like, his past feud. He hasn't won shit. And I hate how they, well, if you say that, then you could say that lessens Dean Ambrose, too. You could go the other way, too, and say the shittiness of the IC title belt lessens Dean Ambrose, too. So, I think we have Dean Ambrose winning here. Then we got John Cena versus Rusev. I see this match ending in a disqualification of some sort and leading to a match between Rusev and Cena at WrestleMania. I'm guessing Rusev will hold the accolade down too much, which will lead to a DQ. I'm not looking forward to their match here or their probable match at WrestleMania. I mean, Cena's probably gonna beat Rusev. Oh, I beat him. Now he's 69-1. Fucking shut up, Cena. Cena is so annoying. He just has to win everything and bury everybody. But yeah, this match will probably be shitty. The Nikki Bella Paige match will probably be shitty too. And the Bad News Barrett Dean Ambrose match. I'm not getting my hopes up, but I think it might be pretty good. I don't think it's going to be great, but I think it might be pretty good. Then we got Cesaro and Kid versus the Usos. I think this might be a good match here. I mean, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd are good wrestlers, and usually when you give the Usos somebody good to work with, usually the Usos will put on some, usually if it's the right scenario for the Usos, they will actually wrestle pretty good. But I think Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, I don't know. It always seems like they build up these tag teams like they did with the Real Americans, and they give them numerous title shots, but then they always fall short. So I'm hesitant to pick Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, but they are hot. They have won a lot, but I think the Usos will win here. I hate to say that. I hate to fucking say that, but I think they're gonna win. I think with Rikishi being in the Hall of Fame, they want to keep the Usos in a prominent position in the company. And I think that they're not ready to take the belts off the Usos yet. And I don't think they want to put the belts on Cesaro and Tyson Kidd because they don't like Cesaro and Tyson Kidd that much for some fucking reason, even though they are two very good talents. So I think the Usos will win. And I think it does have the potential to be a good match, too. Then the last match we have, Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. I think this is going to end in some sort of tie. I don't think there's going to be a definitive winner. I think it's going to lead to both of them being in the main event of Mania. I hope it's just Daniel Bryan wins outright, but I do think that somehow, Roman will, or Roman and Daniel will both kind of win, or there'll be a no contest, or a double disqualification, or a double count out, some shit like that, and it will lead to them, both being in the main event or something like that. Are my hopes up for this match? I think it could go either way. At least they got some cool storyline. At least there's something that actually matters in this match. That they're actually fighting for something. It's like watching Nikki Bella versus Paige. Oh, they're fighting for the Divas title belt. Big fucking deal. But, they're fighting for something legitimate. So, it could be a good match. Maybe Roman will step up his game and actually wrestle, a decent match at least. But then again, Roman could be a fucking boring-ass wrestler and drag the match down and pull the match down and make it a shitty match. So you never know. But I do think that, both of them will end up being in the main event somehow, some way. And there will not be a definitive winner with Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan. So there you go, people. There's your 2015 Fastlane predictions. The match I'm looking most forward to is Roman Reigns and Bryan. A little bit of an interest in Cesaro. Actually, pretty good interest in Cesaro, Tyson Kidd versus the Usos. No interest in Paige versus Natalia, or Paige versus Nikki. No interest in Cena versus Rusev, and maybe a little bit of it. A little bit of an interest in Wade Barrett versus Dean Ambrose. But come on, it's for the IC title belt. It's a piece of shit, title belt. Who the fuck cares about that? So there you go, people. There's your 2015 Fastlane predictions.